Well, welcome back, everybody. How are you guys today? I'm Miss Shine Like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist. Along with, before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. It helps us to grow, as well as it helps you to know when I'm live or upload. So yeah. Hey y'all. Hey. How are you guys today? If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for being a part of the channel and supporting us as you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. So let's get started. I pulled out the hell-raising energy today. Let's see what's going to pull out. Somebody might be falling asleep behind the wheel. Somebody might have crashed their car behind the wheel. Somebody might got their head stuck in something. And Liam is bad for writing on this wall here. So the writing is on the wall, Liam. Somebody might be Liam. Somebody is not a happy camper here. Not a happy camper. What can you see? Nothing. If your head is under a bucket, what can you see? Absolutely nothing. You can't see nothing under the bucket. You could run over something. You could fall over something. Ooh. This is a smeary mess here. It's getting worse. It's stuck in the toilet and a mess. This stuff is getting worse. This is what's raising hell today, you guys. That's what's raising hell. That is what's raising hell. Some baby might got colic. Yeah, I love these energies, you guys. I see so much stuff, you guys, when I see these energies. Somebody might crash their car. Somebody might be getting a DUI. Somebody might got stuck in their car, needing the jaws of life to get you out of your car. Can you guys see? I'll slide them just a little bit so you guys can see some of them. I like to talk to the manager. Deleted scenes from Twins Peak. Deleted scenes from those twin flame lessons that we supposed to be learning. Just trying to get in my zone. Me when I'm drowning in a domestic hell. Somebody might be really having some domestic situation here over some swinger situation with the swings here. Okay, over a swinger situation. Feelings mutual, kid. So they feel the same way you feel. Okay, that this is a domestic hell. And they can relate here with hashtag relatable. You can put that in the comment section if you would like. Hashtag relatable. They can relate with this situation. If you can relate with this situation when something is over, you know, this person said they want to talk to the manager. Deleted scenes from Twins Peak. Just trying to get in my zone. I need you in my life. You inspire me to do things I've never done before. I'm set in my ways. I feel bad how I left things between us after all that we shared. Do you still love me? People around me keep talking about you. I check on you every chance I get. That's what the bucket on their head is. They check on you inconspicuously. They don't make themselves known when they are, checking on you. No, they don't make themselves known. They watch you in an inconspicuous way. Something about speaking up. Something about pleasures. Something about brazen. Something about brazen with relatable things. An awakening. You might be wake up and into a tree or a ditch or into somebody's house. You're Maya. You might waken into somebody's house under this car. You sleep. Top of the deck, I got the Eastern Star energy under the Freemason, under Secret Society. Something is out of their control. My opinions of other people, what the people think of me, and my boundaries are out of my control. A pet returns home after being lost. Somebody's pet comes home. Oh. Justice, a woman poisons mother of ex-boyfriend as revenge. Get out. Get out while you can. They gave off a bad vibe. Name, place, animal, or thing. She likes me 'cause I F like a dog. Under pleasures. Get out while you can. Get into it. Yeah. Make men crack. That college girl that's missing has not been found. College student missing, murdered, no clues left behind. True crimes. Carless. A car might have been left abandoned somewhere. Meeting aliens. Somebody has encountered an alien. I met to be husband exposed during wedding ceremony. They will chase you. This gets emotional. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Boys who want to be drag queens. Karmic is willing to risk it all. This karmic is willing to risk it all. Get out while you can. A pet returns home after being lost. They gave off a bad vibe. Get into it. Yeah. She likes cause I F like a dog. A woman poisons mother of ex-boyfriend as revenge. I feel bad how I left things between us after all that we shared. I'm set in my ways. I want to talk to you about this girl that's a karmic that is willing to risk it all. This is the upheavals that they're willing to risk here under this brazen energy. Let's see what the night energy is first. Let me get the night energy under this energy under she likes me because I can F like a dog. Under passions, under Tanette. Your name might be Antoinette, Anita. Inventory your influencers. From social media to television to family and friends. We are surrounded by other people's thoughts and feelings. Who influences you? Make a list. Then highlight the influencers that support your well-being, happiness, and your mystical evolution. Amplify your intuition. Your body is constantly reading information from the world, but most of that information comes from forms forms come from your conscious brain can't quite process. Try free writing, recall your dreams, or notice patterns to amplify your intuition and give this information a form your conscious mind can work with. This is that headstone or that Stonehenge. This is ancient sites research is here. What was the connection between the site and the scent of the sacred Stonehenge? What was the connection to the time and the calendar? What was the site originality used and how has that evolved? So what are they talking about here? So something that was etched in stone here, and it might mean a little bit more, but I'm going to give you the headstone here as something is in a connection, as something as between something that is sacred, something that was a connection between time and a calendar, also originality, and how did it evolve from its originality. Unleash your senses. What do you smell standing under the night sky? Is it strange to be sniffing the night? Not at all if you're stargazing. Chart your tides. Chart your moon tides. Takes 30 days. And this came out yesterday in the reading. Because this is also the energy that came under that Aquarius energy. Cruising Saturn is here. Saturn takes 29 years, and you might be, coming up on your 29th birthday. So this is something here to circle the sun, and which means that it will return to its original location in the astrological chart near your 29th birthday and again near your 58th birthday. Chart broad patterns of the first 29 years of your life so you can see if they repeat in the second 29 years. So you're going to have a pair compare and contrast. Cancer energy, nurturing nostalgia, focused on home life, family, and emotional rapport, has a tendency to overdo and uncomfortable and unfamiliar surroundings. In the body, the breast, the stomach, the womb, and the liver. Somebody might be in renal failure. Somebody might have to be on dialysis. Claire allegiance. This is the less common. Claire is particularly sensual. Claire allegiance is when the brain translates the energy pattern you perceive as scent. And that's something I smell when it comes to my dad's scent. Patience reading symbols. So they're going to show you signs and symbols and synchronicities this way. Interpret the symbolism of diamond. Begin with the history of mythology and then look at modern scientifics and or engineering information. Take a gander at knowing symbolism in with your personal reflections. So you know that blood diamond, that was a movie that they did about diamonds. But they want you to do some of your own research on how rare and how precious diamonds are. Okay? And how when it's in its raw state. You know? You got to know these things. This is talking about a Taurus in this energy now. Okay? Taurus energy. A little bit more, and I'm going to catch y'all. Sag energy. And these might be coming under this tower energy. Clairvoyant energy. Okay? Clairvoyant is associated with your third eye. The third eye is sees the spiritual world. And if you see auras or you can describe your childhood's imaginary friend's clothing, then clairvoyancy is a tool you use to make sense of information you're getting from the unseen world. That's what clairvoyant is. So we had two clairs here tonight. We had the clairvoyant and we had the clairlegence in the energy, okay? So, get out while you can. That's also smelling it before it's happening, okay? You can get none in the night air knowing that it's time to go. You can smell rain coming. Okay, unleash your senses. Open up yourself fully to the night. Allow all your senses to sing simultaneously. Breathe into it. Gently notice how your nighttime knowledge or your nighttime knowings differ from the knowings of your daytime self. It's a difference in the day and the night. They say you're going to know something different from your nighttime knowing and your daytime knowings. I told you I needed to get a little bit more of this. This is new energy to the table. If you did not know, this deck came by mail. I did not order it, so it was given to the table. It was donated to the channel. I don't know how it got here, but it was here, and I thank the person that sent it. But this is all new energy, you guys, and I am appreciative for it. Thank you, guys. Okay? Practice reading symbols. I told you signs, symbols, and synchronicities, but they're going to be showing it to you through knowledge, through knowing, through your day and through your night knowledges. Practicing reading symbols 3 to 4 times, okay? And it says inventory of influencers, people that influence you. They may be good people, bad people, or indifferent, but they want you to pay attention to them, okay? Inventory them, okay? And what makes you happy, who is and it says then highlight the influences that support the well-beings of you, your happiness, and your mystical evolutions. And if they don't do that, that's when they want you to know to get out, Okay, because it says that, you know, get into it. Yeah, because we want them to get into what you into too. It ain't gonna be just no one-sided thing. It's gonna be a give and a take, or some kind of reciprocity in the energy. Okay, it's gonna be give and take. Yeah, it ain't gonna just be this damn projection all the damn time. Okay, and all this menacing stuff all the time. Y'all want some kind of union that's stable and stability. Y'all want it to be stable. Not everybody every time making some type of magic or some type of lie or some type of scheme or some type of ulterior motive or using all the tools of the trade to get what they want. Okay? Or play their hand in it with the Five of Swords and not knowing who they're playing against. Okay? Here for the luxuries, half empty or half full. Here for the luxury. Yeah? Bad boy, bad girl, mean guy. Yeah? Ratchet. But they do want happiness, though. They do. With this union and this contract and this wedding or marriage or common law, some kind of contract is here. They want happiness here. But with the toxic connection that they have somewhere else, it is making it hard. Okay, because this person here got some cutting words or cutting things to say here in this energy. And then with the death of it, she said, I'll put a death to it. I won't even take you back no more. Okay? I won't even take you back no more. On the Eight of Pentacles, you can work on something else with somebody else hopping under the deck. Hopping. Emperor. That's the emperor. He's standing in his truth like, I'm working on us. But they say to use all your senses here. They saying using clairaudient, clairlegent. This person might smell really good, but this is also telling me it's a smell of a nostalgic smell. It's not a smell like, it might be a familiar smell of a grandpa or a familiar smell of a teacher that you had, a familiar smell of a doctor's office. It's like a familiar smell of a medicine. It's a familiar smell of something like that. Okay. Something about the metallic of the blood, because they said something about dialysis. And in order for you to have your blood washed, you know what I mean? You wash it because it won't, your kidneys or your liver won't filter out your blood, all right? And how is that relevant to us here in this message? How is that message relevant? Is the person in renal failure? This person is in denial that they are dying. Okay, this person might be on hospice with denial. Here, I might acknowledge that my fears, but I replace it with the insight of awareness that, it's a possibility that this person can pass on with this dialysis. They live a successful life with success here, and they're grateful here. They will have an abundance of life here. Judgment, loneliness. They didn't want to die alone, and they wanted to have a lover. Maybe this person doesn't have a lover. Maybe this person is separated. Maybe this person wants to get in contact with a husband or a wife here. Maybe they're glad they got out of something that was a living hell. Going through this type of situation under renal failure, under loneliness. It's a lonely road here. I don't know many people that recover from renal failure. Unless you get a new kidney or liver. And I'm getting body part harvesting. Killed just for your body part. And don't be in denial of this. Something about a donor and not being a donor. Doesn't matter if they want the part and you're a match through DNA. Clarify denial. emerge. Something that's submerged and something that's still outside of something that's still submerged. So much more is beneath the surface here. We're moving on from the dialysis. Something that you need to focus on here. Something about crystal. Somebody might be using crystal magic. Somebody might be even using cloud magic here. Using cloud manifestations here as well. Under the shape shifting. Okay. Under the waterfalls, that effortless energy here. Flowing endlessly and continuously. Vision quest of something that was dry. It's now has moisture, it has water, it has flow in it now. The desert is dry, so now you might see something in a more ocular way. Meadows, where you was vulnerable and naive, you're not vulnerable and naive anymore. In the meadows we can build a snowman. Right now the meadows is green, and soon those meadows will have snow on them. And they'll be submerged under layers and layers and layers of snow. Something about the desert is a mirage. Something about this vision quest is a mirage. Something that you're not seeing clearly. Something because of it's a projection with this projection here. Something that you're focusing on. Something a person is blocking you here with menace energy. The waltz from Sleeping Beauty. People will say we're in love. The mind once enlightened cannot again be dark. Once you're enlightened, you can't go back to being blind and not know. You've seen the light now under these shapeshifters. The world is but a canvas to the imagination under the effort. Waterfall. Unjust everywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Unjust anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Under vulnerability. Travel makes a wise man better and a fool worse. So if you're jumping into something that you didn't take time and plan for you to travel, and you just jumped right out, leaped into a situation with your knapsack on your back, you and your dog, no plan of how you was going to feed him, no way you was going to eat. Once you got there, when facts change, I changed my mind. Under vulnerabilities. You gonna have me out here swinging around with nothing and dropping on my head with nothing, or getting eat out here in the meadows. Time is what we want most, but what we use worse. All the things you are. All the things you are to this person keeps them from coming back. And let's see why ya. Let's see why. Let's see what this whole waltz into the Sleeping Beauty song. That sounds romantic, doesn't it? Coming into the energy, I could just hear the music to Sleeping Beauty. The waltz part, though. People will say we're in love. When they see y'all waltzing and holding and dancing, they'll think, oh, look at those two. They're in love. My mind, once enlightened, cannot again be dark. So whatever you knew about this person's dark past, you're not going to let that go. Because this is going to interfere. That's going to be an interference. Something's going to interfere under this stuff. Fortitude, 9 of Swords. Okay, 9 of Swords is up at night. Trying to make it this insomnia. This is a defeat. There's your defeat there. Because once you are enlightened, you can't go back to not knowing now. That's what it's telling you. Under the shapeshifter, under the clouds, under manifestation. Once you know, you can't go back. Ace of Swords. You got to stand in this truth. You have to stand in it. Yeah? You have to stand in the world. What it say? It says, the world is but a canvas to the imagination. You have to stand in your mind. You got to stand in it. When the facts change, I change my mind. You can't change your mind up. When it comes to what the divine wants you to do, you know, activists. You got to be active in it. Power. And put your power in it too. The Fool. They just told you what a fool is. Worse for a fool, but when you travel and plan, okay? What it say? Time is what we want most, but what we use worse. Travel makes a wise man better and a fool worse. Because look where you trying to jump off at, though. On the top of a building? But how? Unless we get stunt, so we trying to do a publicity stunt, or this is a suicide drop, or some type of come and get me down type of thing. And if it is, there's a hotline, 988 is the hotline for suicide. Son, this is the truth. Okay? This is the truth. The whole truth. Now, this person is definitely insatiable. Okay? Insatiable, and they want recognition with valor here. They're very insatiable. Get to the point of not being satisfied. That's what they want you to know and focus on. Now, this person is definitely not what you think. Let's see what they've been doing. Power. They've been using that P for their power. Queen of Swords. She speaks up about it. Queen of Pentacles. She used her money, power, and respect. Hierophant. And they know it too with the knowledge, okay? Institutions, governments, relationships, officially over, officiants, marriage, some type of that. Eight of Pentacles, working on something else. Okay? Somebody with a baby. Say something for fertility, somebody else connected to it. Third parties. Something they looking back to. Something they looking back to. 5 of Swords. Something they looking back to. This old insatiable happiness that they was having back here. Being the filmmaker. You the actress. You the director. You the actress, actor. You play all screenplays and parts. Okay? Somebody might be a screenwriter, director, a movie producer in this energy, okay? Somebody might even be a student of that, of filmmaking. Somebody might be a photographer, cinematography. Somebody might got a lot of kids. 7 of Swords, sneaky behavior though. Temperance, pouring into something else. Pouring into something else. Like what though? What they pouring into? 7 of Swords. Stress, pouring into something that's causing them stress. What they looking back to? Look back at it. Look back at it. What we looking back at? Traveling, something they done been to and traveled to. Okay? Something they done traveled to, looking back at that. Something that was a completion or an ending or a puzzle piece or something that kept them scattered in their brain about it. Oh, hit the floor. I can't see that, y'all. Forget about it. Forget about it. Ain't no way I'm gonna look down there like that and see it with my eyeballs. I might be clear seeing, but I can't see that far. That's understanding. All I need is understanding to communicate. So they want some understanding now, y'all. Under speaking up, they want to understand and communicate. Under this Queen of Swords came twice. Then we got read the leaves. So they want you to read tea leaves and stuff. Scarring out of a cup. Write and burn. Something you might want to say to a person, or you want to tell a person. Maybe you might want to write it and burn it. Okay. Something about an Aries. Something about you might want to write something about an Aries and then burn it. Then it's an earth sign as well. Okay. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is about pentacles. This is the earth is about structure and the ability to compose. The earth returns to earth in the end. Okay. Earth signs, leaves. Okay, so somebody might be buried in leaves. And you might not find the leaves until September. September 10th, September 3rd, September 7th, September 8th. Something about it to have been the 40th day. Something about that. 40. The person could be 40 years old. Somebody risked it all here for this person. So what do they want to understand? What they want you to understand? Let's see. I'm going to call out the erotic in it. What they want you, what's stressing them here? Under the stress, under the sneaky ways. What's stressing them here? Two of Candles. This union, something they lighting their flames with. Yeah. Ooh. Page of Candles, boy. That's third parties like I saw the Five of Candles. They got a lot of passion here. Fire sign is piping hot. The bedroom is piping. Then they got the Page of Roses. Ooh-wee. I mean, they got more options. They got a lot of people playing for the... Listen, this is what we need to understand. That they got a lot of people playing with they privates for this person. Yo. And they want you to be forgiven for this stuff too. With the feathers. I need you in my life along with all these other people that if they ain't friends, they sleeping with them. Yo, yes, they are Queen of Shells. They sure is. That's 3 more people. That's 6 people already in this situation. 2 more people that they would want you to be lighthearted about and dust off that they done been with. 2 more men, 2 more women. She might be sleeping with a bunch of people. The other person might be sleeping with some more people. Yeah, they saying it's him sleeping with a lot of people. 6 more girls or boys. But they said clams, so... Behind her, somebody that sits on the throne, though. Somebody that went from the Page of Roses to the Queen of Roses. After all these candle magics that they done on somebody. All of these different options of clams for them. And the roses is more options as well. Somebody's hung up about it too. And 3 of feathers. They can't dust this feather. They can't dust this third parties out because it's too many of them. Because they use them as trophies. Yeah, some got their clam open and some don't. Some got their legs open for this person, but I can tell you 2 of them at least got their legs open. These other ones might have closed their legs off to this person, but there's still more options here to this person. What I tell you? More options. 9 of shells now. That they sleeping with, that they candle magic with. Okay? 7 of candles. 7 of wands. Okay? 7 of wands is blocking it out, but these ain't blocking nothing out. They keep going toward more and more and more. No. What is that? That's the sun. That's the truth. That's the sunflower. That's the truth. Yeah? Ace of roses. That is the truth. Listen, you guys, this has been your message. That was 4114. That was a mirrored energy. So they are reflecting the energy back to you. Okay? So they are mirroring your energy in this energy. Okay? Because now that you know, they want to know what you know about them. Okay? I just revealed it to you. It's up to you to do what you want with the energy. It's up to you to do what you want with this energy, because guess what? That was piping hot. Guys, namaste. And now I must go. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up so you don't miss the next time I go live or upload a video. Bye, guys.